What is up, beautiful people of the internet? I am Wesley, and today we are reacting to Hurt by Ice Cream Sandwich, who is one of my favorite animators on YouTube as of me watching his other animation. This is his most viewed ever. I wanted to get more of Ice Cream Sandwich and just see sort of what the channel and what his creations are all about. So let's check it out. This one is called Hurt, and let's hit it.
I'm online looking at the rate of bone fractures in the United States, and it says here on this very fancy website that approximately 6.8 million Americans break a bone each year. Considering the population of the United States is about 300 million, that gives us about roughly 2 out of every 10 Americans break their bones annually. And that means that 8 out of every 10 Americans don't break their bones annually.
Damn. I did not expect to go into an ice cream sandwich video, and I'm getting like an education. I was just here to laugh. I was here with the title. It was called Hurt. I thought it was going to be emotional pain, which was stupid of me considering the first shot was of an animated stick figure at the top of a staircase. But when they slow stepped, I thought it was going to be like dun dun, like an allegory for walking down into depression or something, and emotional pain. But how many of those 20% do you guys think are elderly people who fall? Because that's something that is so sadly common. Old people, as they get older, their leg muscles and all the little tiny leg muscles you use to balance, they atrophy and get way weaker. And so then older people fall a lot more. And on top of that, most of them have, or a lot of them have osteoporosis, so their bones are weaker. So grandma goes down, and grandma can't balance herself. Her leg muscles aren't strong enough. Grandma goes down. She smacks the ground. And if any bone makes any meaningful contact, boom, it's broken. So I feel like, I wonder what the rate is, because 20% seems high. I wonder what the rate is for like people under 40, because I bet it's way lower. Way lower.
And I have never broken my bone. So
me neither. Hell yeah.
By the law of transitivity, I am 8 out of every 10 Americans. Millions
Milk
of people
drinker,
in the United States alone are breaking their bones and having to deal with unimaginable pain. And I consider myself really lucky to have never had to go through that pain. That terrible, just horrible, horrible pain. But I have hurt myself. Not on purpose, but just because I'm being an idiot. Or because I'm near an idiot. That idiot is also usually me. I've stubbed toes, I got hit in the face with a shoe, fallen off of a skateboard, fallen downstairs. I've fallen down the stairs more than I'd like to admit. One time with an entire plate of spaghetti. But that was more of an emotional pain.
I will say, I think there's almost nothing scarier than falling downstairs. I mean, I haven't... Well, once I was a kid, but I didn't get hurt. I was like really young, and my dad forgot to put the baby gate up, and thankfully at the bottom of the stairs was the exit to our house, and the door was open, and I just kept somersaulting down the stairs as my dad was like chasing me, and I just rolled out of the house, and I was fine. Babies are so squishy, thank God, seriously. But when you like fall down 3 or 4 steps, I feel like there's nothing that shakes me up more in my life. There's that feeling that's like, gravity does exist, actually. Gravity does exist, and it's coming for your ass. And you have no balance. What's up, what's down.
So, I've never broken a bone, but the worst pain I've had to deal with was in college on an inflatable obstacle course.
What?
I was spending the better part of an absolutely gorgeous day inside when I hear fun coming from outside my window. I go to see what it is.
You can't
see
study.
All of these inflatable bouncy castles and obstacle courses outside on the mall, which is like the main area of the school. Near the end of the year, when finals happen, the school rents out this third-party entertainment company to blow up all of these obstacle courses and games for the students to play on so they can unwind for finals, which makes...
It's also so that they can blow the rest of their marketing budget. Or not marketing, it's like they want to blow the rest of their budget so that, like, for on student activities, so that they don't get a budget cut next year. And they're like, damn it, we probably should have done more for these kids. F it. Spend all the money on the entertainers. At my college, they brought Aaron Carter. Like, the younger brother of Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys. He performed a concert at my school, which was the wildest thing I've ever been to.
Sense, and it's really nice, and it's a lot better than some half-hearted email about how not to let finals get to your head. This was instead a really nice thing for the school to do. It was actually really nice. They had bouncy castles, an obstacle course, and they had one that you had to do like this.
What?
I don't know how to explain it. It's not important. What is important is the obstacle course, because that's where all of my friends are hanging out. As I'm looking out the window, I can see that they're taking turns racing each other through the obstacle course.
That does look really fun.
To see who's faster. Clearly they were having a blast, and I wanted to have some blast. So I went outside to go.
Screw finals.
I go outside and meet up with my friends and say that I want to race them. And we have a really fun time racing for most of the afternoon. And during this, I'm actually winning most of the races. You see, I had an advantage. While most people are fast or strong, my body is wiggly, which is perfect for an inflatable obstacle course environment. I can get around and over and through most any obstacle with relative ease.
It's your dexterity build, bro. Main dexterity build.
This allowed me to get a pretty big head about winning because I was doing it a lot. The day was wrapping up and inflatable things were starting to be taken down. But I wanted one more race because I was on a winning high. One for the road, you know? The obstacle course was like this. Start, get over some bumps, dive through a hole, duck through some sideways pillars, then climb up a wall, and then slide down the other side, and whoever touches the bottom platform first wins.
That's
so
a
the race
cool
starts, and
obstacle
that's
course.
exactly what I go through. Over the bumps, through the hole, sideways pillars, climb up the wall, and at this point, I'm pretty far ahead of my roommate. With the extra time I've gained, I decided I was going to be flashy. So I prop myself up, and instead of sliding down, I...
Oh.
What ended up happening...
How is that not a break, though?
The inflatable structure was not fully inflated. There was a hole in it somewhere, so there was a lot of give to the inflatable course. And because I had jumped off of the top instead of sliding down, all of my inertia, when I landed on the bottom platform, punched through to the ground and did nothing to stop my momentum. I ended up landing...
I think about this when you see videos of people jumping into pools from roofs, because you can still, like, hit the water, and your leg can go through the bottom to the water of the bottom of the water and smash the crap out of it on the bottom of the pool. And, like, people die sometimes because of that, in a way that I don't understand, but they certainly get broken legs.
All of my weight onto one of my ankles, and it really
sprained ankle?
Now, I've never broken a bone before, but in this moment, I sincerely thought that I had. The guy who was taking down the obstacle course, like, peeked around the corner and was like, "You good?" And because I'm an idiot and embarrassed, I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Cool," and then left. I was absolutely
no liability then.
My friends had to drag me aside and lay me down because I couldn't stand up on my own. Thankfully, I have really good and loving friends, and one of them was actually a practicing nurse. So she went and grabbed a kit of a nurse thing and looked at my foot and told me to go to the doctor. I agreed, but because I couldn't exactly stand right yet, we decided to wait for the crippling pain to subside a little bit before...
To be fair to Ice Cream Sandwich, I've heard multiple times from doctors that sprains can be more painful than breaks. Sometimes. It just depends on the individual sprain and the individual break. So don't feel bad, Ice Cream Sandwich. You don't have to feel like you got a sprain and that's not good enough to complain about. You're good. Do not worry. Sprains can be really painful. I had the last time I sprained my ankle, I've sprained the same damn ankle like twice majorly. Once majorly, once moderately, and a bunch of times minorly. Left ankle. Bad ankle. This is my bad ankle. This is the weak point on my entire body. But the last time, it was when we were viewing a house, and I accidentally stepped off. My wife and I were viewing a house to buy it. I stepped off of the porch. The porch step was slightly angled, and I stepped onto it, and I just died. My ankle completely buckled because I came down on the side of it. And on the drive home, my ankle swole up to like 3 times the size it was supposed to be. It was awful. And then we did end up buying the house. But I was like, oh, we need to buy this house now because I've suffered for the cause.
We left. So to pass the time, my good and loving friends made jokes at my expense. Eventually, we do
Kinda
end up getting
deservedly.
to the doctor, and the doctor explains that we should probably x-ray it just to make sure that there's no hairline fractures or something like that. To which I agree, so we go and get my foot x-rayed.
No breaks
And
there.
they determined my foot was fine. Not broken, just a sprain. Which is really hard to believe because of how much pain I had to go through. Also, it's been
Like I said, they
3
can be more
years and
painful.
it still hurts. Ow. But they insisted that it was just a sprain, so never broken a bone. So that's the worst I've ever been hurt without breaking anything. In one
hair's
hand,
doing
I
weird
have
things.
the pain I've been talking about, spraining my ankle, and that hurt. That was really bad. In the other hand, I have pain I've never experienced before, which is breaking a bone. Actually, really breaking a bone. Knowing what this felt like, I don't know if I could survive this pain. But there's only one way to find out. Thanks.
I don't know if the bone I was gonna break would be my skull. That would not be my first pick. Probably my offhand. Yeah, just like break this arm. Bam. Done. Can still write. Can still mobilize myself with my legs. I'd be safe. If you break this, that's not good. I mean, I'm not exactly killing it in the brain department. If you break it and hit it with a baseball bat, though, I will just be done. Donezo, checked out. Again, the ice cream sandwich. Spain's? Yeah, the whole country of Spain can hurt way more than breaking bones. Sprains can hurt more than broken bones.
Thanks for watching this video. Before I go, a couple things. When I was editing this, my cousin discovered an old home video of all of us playing on a slide as kids. Just really quick, let's check it out. This is me. Look at those big old peepers.
Oh!
What is wrong with me? This was a deep-seated problem from childhood. I can't operate
That's so
slides,
funny.
I guess. Just get up on the top and... I'm not known for my intelligence. Money
My man smashed the back of his head too, right?
makers up here. One more thing before I go. Dingo made a video a while ago with me in it, and I talk about another time I was hurt. You should check it out. The video is here. Also, while you're over there, subscribe to her channel. She's great. Yeah. You can also subscribe to my channel. And if you do, in the next 10 minutes, I will eat this entire other subscriber.
How can I say no to cannibalism? That was really funny. I love Ice Cream Sandwich. I think he's amazing. That being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am Wesley. Make sure you guys subscribe down below if you want to hang out and watch more reactions together. I am planning to start streaming on this channel very shortly so we can actually watch stuff together. If there's other animators that you guys like, please comment them down below as well. I just discovered Ice Cream Sandwich, and I think there's a ton of other animators that are amazing that I'd love to find as well. So, that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I am Wesley. I'll see you guys next time. Hasta mañana or luego, whenever that is. Take care of yourself, and bye.